Basket Brains, Disc Doors, and Frisbee Streaks. Emerald City Disc proudly brings to you the greatest podcast in the world. Kirby Snyder, a.k.a. the Darkwing Disc, the Fairway Finder, Ollie DePina. This is K.O.
Disc
Golf
Golf
Show.
We can redo
Welcome
that.
to episode 103. This is the Executor episode. We got Seattle 103.7, 100% throwbacks. Popular radio station here in Seattle. KO question of the week. You must choose one color, and for 1 year, everything you eat, drink, and wear must be that color. Cannot be brown. We'll answer at the end of the episode. You guys let us know in the comments down below. Ollie, how's it going, man? How you doing?
It's going well. It's going well. First full week at Gradient, and it's been awesome. I'm all slacked up, messaging and getting. That's what I was doing before, and I don't know. The streams have been really fun. Had some really fun Pokemon streams, some sports streams. Seeing a lot of returning faces, which is fun, and a lot of just when I'm doing the shipments, it's really cool to see all the different places from people that are watching from. I kind of do some nights more, so there's a couple people on the East Coast and stuff like that where I'm it's kind of late for y'all to be up, just you're in bed literally just but it's cool. It's so cool. I really have been enjoying it, and it's been fun. There's a cool little Instagram video out if y'all haven't seen, where I'm doing a little money spread of Pokemon cards and doing that. There should be a bunch more coming out. I filmed that's the first part. I filmed second part, third part, and other. So they're gonna be doing more of those. So get ready for some more. But yeah, got some bike rides. I've been bike riding again, which I'm just feeling stronger, eating more, and I feel I just my brain works so much better when I'm in this biking mood where my everything's just working more. And then I got some. I think I might be possibly this weekend might be the tournament started, so we're excited. We got a couple I'm looking at this. We'll talk about it some more later, but looking at a tournament, and but yeah, everything's been pretty good. Played the show. Roxy was gone the last 5 days, so I had the very first day she left, I went and took my monitor and took one of the chairs and I put it next to the bed, and I took my Xbox and I put it in there, and I was like, Xbox in bed. And so I've been kind of I was living off luckily we stocked up on a bunch of frozen food. I was I'm just going to go through everything in the freezer. It's time to go through all my chicken nuggets, time to go through this. I got some lumpia. I had a bunch of breakfast things. I was we're going to get through some of these items. And then, it was good. And she's back now, though. And so everything's restored and good. Xbox right behind me.
Back to the living room.
It's back to the living room. How you doing, Curb?
I'm doing good. Yeah, just a pretty chill week in the shop, all in all. My Luchador cat disc has been selling a bunch here at the store, which has been really awesome, and I really cannot thank everybody, enough for picking them up and all that. So, like I said, I'll have them at pretty much every event that I go to. I'll have a box with me this weekend up at Kayak. If anybody's interested in picking one up, just flag me down and let me know for sure. Happy to get it out to you. And yeah, I really cannot thank everybody enough for picking them up. I've signed a bunch of discs this week, which is also just such a cool thing, definitely not I don't know, just not something I ever really expect. And every time I feel every time somebody asks me to sign a disc, I'm always oh yeah, really, sure, no problem. So yeah, just it's so cool, and just yeah, just so much appreciation. So had a really big moment this weekend. Kippy came into the store. And I'm sitting at my desk, and I'm kind of just sitting here, and she walks in the store, and I immediately recognized her, but I had that schoolboy crush, and got up and was hi. And she's hi, and I was oh my god, hi. And I definitely stumbled over myself a little bit. I met your brother Theo. That was really cool. He's hey, I'm Theo, and I was hi, I'm Kirby. How's it going? Um,
Theo's
uh,
awesome. Shout out
no, he was,
Theo.
yeah, super, super nice. But yeah, she picked up a Kirby Snyder disc, and super cool of her. We took a picture together, and that's I sent it to you the other day. It was like, hey, check it out. So that was really, really awesome. And like, I mean, within I probably like 80 seconds of her walking in the door, Chuck walked in right after her, and I had a moment of being like, did you guys come together? And I was kind of like, Chuck, like, get out of, like, and he's like, no, 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 like, I just, he's like, I just happened to play, I think he played South Fork in the morning and then came by afterwards, and he hung out at the store for a while, which was cool to, like, kind of catch up with him and see what was going on there. Just
It's
super, super funny,
awesome.
though.
They
Yeah,
did
it was
that
really,
would have been an awesome crossing of worlds.
it was, dude, they were into the store together for like a few minutes. Like, I think I actually introduced
Oh,
like Kippy and
really?
Chuck. Yeah, like they
Oh,
met for
awesome.
like a brief moment. So, yeah, super, super funny. I mean, it was just really like, so it was like a random like worlds colliding type of moment. Yeah, really, really great though. And yeah, really, again, like Kippy buying one of my discs, it was just like, oh, Kippy, thank you so much, Um, so I also got out and I played North Park this week, Ollie. I had
Uh,
time. It was pretty nice out. I think like maybe Monday morning as of when I went out there because I ran some errands in the morning and then had some
how
time.
is it looking? I haven't been there in I haven't been there in a week or two.
It's like okay, so as far as like course conditions are concerned, has never looked better. Legitimately, like that course, I have never seen that course look um as like clean as it does and stuff like that. Like my goodness. I was really, really impressed. Like whole uh hole 3 and I think hole 17 are those two baskets like right next to each other with that like stick wall right behind it.
Yeah,
Yep. So
new
the
wall.
that's yeah, that stick wall has like a frame now
Yeah,
and like brackets and then all the stick and there's like I noticed that on like a few other spots and I think that is just
the
so
newest
incredibly well
one
done.
is on 9. It's like protecting 14's T pad.
Oh, over
Um,
on the left, I saw that too. Yeah.
yeah, that because that it honestly became more of a problem once there was a tree that came down or like a limb that came down off that big tree, and so
Hmm.
it opened up that 14. So like totally discs would crash that were coming in too early on 9 and stuff like that. So it was really needed, and I really appreciate that one. Um, because yeah, no, I saw that one, and I haven't played that one yet, but I haven't seen that one. I've seen 3, so that's the newest one. That one got put in literally this weekend. I want to
Oh,
say.
it looks awesome. I mean, I was really, yeah, just like top notch, honestly, and like a lot of the debris and that kind of
Oh,
stuff had all been kind of like removed.
I think we
Uh,
got new T pads too.
I
On
don't know.
there should be a new T pad on 2 new holes or one
I,
one hole that like shares. I gotta look at.
is
I
it the one with like the turf, like the turf pads?
I think it might be a new turf pad one.
Because I did notice that one of the turf pads, I was like, when I was throwing, I was like, this feels like kind of fresh.
Yeah,
Like,
there
you know
was
what I mean?
there's
Like,
one new turf pad I want to say
yeah,
installed in. Yeah.
yeah, one of them looked really clean, and I did remember, I did like take note of that, being like, wow, this does look like really clean. Um, yeah, really, I mean, I'm just, yeah, like, I think the course is just like in really, really great shape. The one thing that I noticed that I was like, oh, interesting, and I kind of, it makes the shot so much easier, I think. But hole 3 from the 3 tee pad, they cut part of that pole that's right there. I don't know. Have you seen that? Or is
No.
that something that like has no? So like the pole, you know how the pole kind of like stuck out, where like if you kind of took like the right side of the tee pad, you're kind of like almost gonna hit the pole like with your shot if you threw from the front of the tee pad. They cut that whole step worth of pole off, so like you can see where it's sawed off, and so it makes like honestly hole 3 like that pole that like hand railing
Oh,
was
just
kind
the
of like
handrail part? Yeah, no, I've
yeah.
known that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that before. I thought
I
that
thought
was
you were talking
like
about one of the big thick poles got cut. I was
oh
like,
no no no
"What?"
just
I was like,
just
"What?"
no 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 just the hand railing right
No, I
there.
think someone really hit their hand there like really
Oh
bad or
really?
something. I think it
Okay.
was like it was kind of needed.
Mm. Yeah, that I feel like that made that shot like it made it easier for me. I was like, oh, there's like that was the thing that I was like always kind of worried about.
I do like playing the short. That short pin is really fun to play with, especially with that change now. because it plays as like an island. So you throw it like a. I've been throwing like a tilt on like a giant like grenade shot, and it just like spikes onto the island. It's so fun.
Hmm.
It's because it's pretty hard. You're basically ace running that island because it's like, or you're ace running that tree to get hit down on the island. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. What were you throwing there?
Tilt.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, I don't say it proud, say it loud.
um, no, of course, looked really, really good though. I was really, I was impressed with like the just the conditions overall and that kind of thing. So, I mean, there's obviously like in the time since I've been there, like there's been, it seems like there are some like down trees and that kind of thing, but looks great. It was a solid morning. I also went when there was nobody there. So it was like kind of nice, like kind of having the course to myself. I will say that.
I haven't had many. Every time I've been there, it's kind of been it's even in the afternoons, like up until like noon one. I really, I haven't had any problem. Like I don't. I feel like sometimes I'm the only person in the park. You know.
Yeah. So it was cool. It was all right.
Hmm. That's
I
what I
think a
like
lot of
to
my
hear.
think a lot of my scores kind of stay the same as far as ranking that
You
course.
ranked it for dirtiness, and
Yeah.
then you just said how clean it was. You literally, like, you just can't. You can't.
Yeah, I don't know if it really changes. I'm not sure it really changes much.
Yes, that's fine. We never wanted your waiting anyway. By the way,
Why do we just keep my scores the same? So,
that's fine. My score goes to a perfect 10. And you already said you kept your score the same. Checkmate.
I would bring my score up to a 6 though. I would bring it like yeah. It's at 5.8 now. That's a admirable bump. We'll talk about that later though. Coming later. It was also MLB opening weekend, so I was pretty like dialed into that all weekend. Red Sox did really good on opening day and had me super excited, and then the last three games are like when we looked at the team during spring training, we're like, hey, worst case scenario is X, Y, and Z, and X, Y, and Z have all happened in the last three games that we're like, I know it's early on, but man, if this is a trend for the season, it could be potentially like a really rough year. I love our team. I think it's really, really fun. I think we have a really dynamic lineup, really great pitching, but um, I don't know. We'll see. This opening weekend was definitely like not the most like encouraging weekend we've ever had. I did see the Mariners walked off the Yankees last night. That was cool.
Cal.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets the lid off of a little slow start.
Yeah. I saw someone clipped him and a Rosarena high fiving each other. I thought that was funny.
One of my friends was trying to say that was real, and I was like, dude, you gotta calm down, man.
Yeah. Nah, that'll all get, I mean, swept under the carpet so fast. It's
Yeah.
nothing. I like a Rosarena a lot, honestly, too. Like, I think he's a really fun player to watch. So,
Oh, he's so good.
yeah, like I want them to be cool because I like both of them. You know, it's like, no, you guys like, I want you two to like each other, and I want everything just to be fine. Um, all right, we're gonna jump right into the tournament recap presented by Emerald City Discs. Tournament recap by
Emerald City. Emerald City.
Emerald City.
Emerald City Discs. This past weekend, there was Queen's Court at the Fort. This was the kickoff event to the Evergreen Women's Series. We are big fans of the Evergreen Women's Series here in the KO Disc Golf Show. We're going to do our best to cover as many of those events as we can over the coming months going through the summer. I do have the winners here, but I reached out to a few of the ladies who played and got some feedback on the weekend, and a lot of it was all pretty similar, or kind of everybody kind of said similar things. Mostly what I heard was fantastic kickoff to the series. Aaron Sweeney was a first-time tournament director and did an awesome job. I heard the club was very supportive, and especially big thanks to the spotters on holes 11 and 12. So that's awesome. Big thank you to all of them. They basically said round one was on Rhodey, round two was on the Northwest. They had a really great weather the whole day. There's about 50 ladies out there, and there was a lot of first-time Evergreen Women's Series players, so like a lot of
Oh,
women
that's
who haven't
awesome.
played in that series before. So that's really cool to see. It shows that that series is expanding, and that's huge. I think that is just one of the best things that we can have. So. Getting into the winners here, taking down FPO. Looks like she was in a playoff with Amanda Brightwell, taking it down. Team ECD member Jennifer Rice. So proud of her. Way to go, Jen. That's awesome. Congratulations on taking down the win. Taking down FA1 Box Squad member Naomi Suyat. Looks like she also took it down in a playoff over Jordan Lynn. That's incredible. Naomi had like a stellar round one from what I saw. Yeah, she shot a 933 round one and just had like she had it
That's
under her belt
solid.
at
That's
that
so
point.
good.
So incredible. I saw some of her drives. She was birdieing some holes that I was like really, really impressed by. So, really just incredible. I mean, Naomi, you can like see it in her eye, like her trying to keep up with her brothers who are also really good, but that like trying to keep up with them is going to make her so good in the future. Like she's going to be an absolute killer at some point. Winning FA40, we got Dora Joan Partridge taking it down over Sarah Kalstead and Shayna Schuerman. Taking down FA50 was Britta Steele over my business partner here at Emerald City Discs and Emerald City Discs team manager Kayla Signs already, and Wendy Bates coming in third. Winning FA60, we had Sherry Nolan. Taking down FA2, Kelly Chrysler over Katie Harrington and Kyra Mays, and Kate Howard, who tied for third. Winning FA3, Melissa Ketrin took it over Kylie Fernandez and Sammy the Tutu Mayes. Congratulations, Kylie, on your second place finish. Kylie does KJ Dyes here for the store. So that's cool to see. Winning FA4, we have Tara Green over Maya, Tretovic Head and Christy Roth. And then winning FJ12, not many junior divisions, but that's awesome. FJ12 taking that down was Maya Howard, and it looks like she beat out Murphy Wallen. So congratulations to all the women that made it out there. That was really awesome to see. 50 total women out and playing this weekend. So good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, time for the tournament look ahead presented by Disc Golf Threads.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
There can be only one World Wrestling Federation champion.
Acknowledge me.
This coming weekend, we have the North by Northwest. This is 2 rounds at Kayak over 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Like I said, they're doing both reds and golds. Divisions are split, where pretty much like most of the pro divisions and MA1 are playing golds, and most of the other divisions are playing reds, basically. So actually, it's just MPO, MP40, and MA1 playing golds, and it looks like everybody else is playing red, or some version of the red or
Yeah.
green, whatever it might be, kind of thing. So, yep, this is going to be, like I said, up at Kayak Golds, up in Stanwood, and most people on reds. About 96 people signed up. Still plenty of spots if you're looking to get out and play this weekend. Should be pretty solid all in all. I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chuck out there this weekend. I got him hooked up with some of those ECD discs, or some of those Kirby Snyder discs.
Nice.
And those I gave him an MD4, and the MD4s I got are so straight. It like throws exactly like my Glacier, so I'm really excited to hear about him throwing it, because I think he's going to bomb on it. I think it's going to be really good for him. All right, we'll get right into the weather look ahead, presented by AGL Discs.
Weather look ahead.
Together we can reduce, reuse, and recycle for a greener future for disc golfers.
Oh, yeah. This weekend up in Stanwood, Washington. Pretty much primarily looking at there for the tournament. I'm going to be out there tomorrow doing a practice round. Looks like tomorrow is going to be like, man, probably the cruddiest weather of the week. Looking at decent winds, probably in like the 10 to 12 mile an hour range. Rain in the afternoon, so I'm hoping to probably be out of there by then, hopefully. But temperatures are going up. I mean, we're looking at mid 40s to low 50s for most of the day, so that's pretty good for Wednesday. Looks like this week's pretty much going to be mostly that as far as temperature is concerned. Saturday, we got low 40s to mid 50s. I got 54 as our high, 55 as our high on Saturday. Sunday, looks like the sun's going to poke out a bunch and also get up to about 55. So the weather's looking nice. Winds are looking down, looking at a high of like 8 miles an hour on Sunday, high of like 6 or 7 on Saturday. So this weekend's actually going to be pretty nice overall, all in all. So if you're not out disc golf or you're not out playing this tournament, you get out and play just in general. It should be really, really good. All right, I'm especially looking forward to this one because I put a bunch of weird ones in here. So it is time for Ollie's breakdown. Ollie's going to go through and talk about the Queen City Classic from this past weekend. Ollie, you ready, buddy?
I almost asked you to just do it because I was like, brother.
Hit us in 3, 2, 1. Go.
The Queen City Classic presented by Another Round Disc Golf. We are running out of cold puns pretty soon, but chill out. We might be on thin ice already, but we are just here for ice screams. I'll go ahead and isolate myself. I'm a Frost class comedian. Oh my god. I see what you did there. Just chill out. Brr. Does it again. Doesn't matter the track. Doesn't matter what stick you want to move. The Iceman is coming for you. What is that leaderboard? Raven Newsom, Evan Smith, Jake Mon, palming a disc like a freaking mini, and Harper Thompson. On the FBO side, the Chase Card Queen and the only Girthy to win this season, Jessica Girthy, takes down her first GGPT win of her career. It's like her third Elite Series. Yeah, only one.
Yep, that was
the edit.
I sent you an email after that. That's my mistake. I didn't do research beforehand, or I didn't do enough research.
I was going to say, I watched that whole thing. I was like, what? It's been 2,786 days from her first DGPT win since Ledgestone in 2018. A lot of the usual suspects around the FBO leaderboard: Owen Scoggins, be knocking noggins, landing in second place; Holland Hanley, Annika Steen, and Cat Merch finishing third. Boom. Yeah, you should have said something. Because I looked at both of them and I was reading and I was like, oh, it looks the same. I'm just going to read the top one. It's too much work.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of stats this morning about it and then sent another email. But yeah, my bad. It was 2,786 days, 2018. That's huge. Really, really cool. Winning from the Chase cards also really, really awesome. I think, honestly, looking at this event and looking at the leaderboard and all that, I'm kind of starting to get the opinion that Owen Scoggins is the best player in FPO in the world right now. You know, I mean,
when Kristen's not at her game and just retired, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in a Kristenless FPO field, I mean, it's hard to deny that. This season, this is pretty nuts. I mean, most of these are A tiers, but Owen has gone first, fourth, second, winning. You know, going first she went first, fourth, second in the Elite Series events so far this year too. Just incredible. I mean, it's hard to deny her being, you know, one of the top FPO players in the world, if not the top FPO player in the world.
Reigning world champ.
Yeah. I think Missy Gannon also has an argument. She went 5-4-6 to start the season. I think that's also really, really good.
I think Holland Hanley could run away with this if she could put together a weekend. She's like by far, I feel like, the best talent.
Yeah, huge ceiling. Ella Hansen was so close, dude.
That last round.
That last round is such a killer, man. It is such a killer. Her PDGA player profile picture is incredible. She's got a donut in her mouth and like 4 stacked up next to her. She's the best, dude. I love that. Kona Star did pretty good. Yeah, fun weekend though. I really didn't, honestly, I didn't even watch much of this course. I was so locked into.
Those are bagels.
Those are bagels? That's not, those look like, oh, it was a small picture. It looked like it was donuts.
Click the photo.
I didn't click it. Yeah.
Sesame
I already
bagels.
X'd out.
I didn't even have to click it.
Sesame bagels are, oh, man. Sesame bagels are pretty elite too. All right. Time for Sound Off. Ollie, hit us with the Sounders update.
Sounders, we just had a tie against Minnesota. Still looking for that match versus in the second round versus I'm not even gonna try to butcher this name, but we have a match coming up. And in bigger news, we traded Georgie, one of our huge guys that came up from Tacoma, and he's I'm not gonna say, it's like another name I can't pronounce. It's like I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a hard last name, but I mean everyone referred to him as Georgie. If any Sounders fans know, he's on the Colorado Rapids now. We got $2 million for him. What we do with that is hopefully to sign a bigger player. Yeah, just $2 million, I think outright. It was just like a transfer. Yeah. Minugau, Georgie Minugau. Yeah, he's African. He's hella cool. But yeah, he played for Tacoma in the come up into the Sounders, and yeah, so he's gone off the team. That was 4 days ago, and I definitely think it'll be a hit. But I think if it leads to a big signing, we're seeing a lot of talent come to the MLS. It could be like maybe to keep a good young player or something like that. But just as long as that money is used right. I keep making jokes because we're in the Sounders building. I was like, they took that $2 million to put into my contract at Grady. But that's about it. We're still just waiting for this CONCACAF round quarter final, basically, and that's Tigres UANL. Yeah.
Sweet. I don't want to go to a Sounders game. I haven't been in a really long time.
So fun.
Yeah. I went like, fuck, man, I probably went like 8 years ago now. Like, it's been so long. I've never been to a Seahawks game.
I go.
Just thinking of Seattle.
Not for them, though.
Yeah, sure. All right, time to get into the ODP guarantee.
Gonna keep it short and sweet. I don't think I was right last time. Hopefully I get this one right. A guy in my stream, he's a big Michigan fan. We're gonna take Michigan over Arizona, and we're gonna take UConn over Illinois for a championship of Michigan versus UConn.
Okay. Sweet.
That's what we're gonna take.
I think the dates might work out where I think maybe either next week or the week after, I might take over the ODB guarantee because it's whatever week before WrestleMania it is, and I want to do a bunch of WrestleMania predictions.
Oh, that's fine.
So yeah, I might take that over one of these weeks from you. Do a little wrestling talk on here. All right, cool. Time to answer the KO question of the week. You must choose one color, and for 1 year, everything you eat, drink, and wear must be that color. Cannot be brown. Ollie, what are you going with?
I'd probably just go with red. Yeah, I wear a lot of red. That was where my first thing. I probably should have thought about this from a food perspective first.
Yeah.
But I also thought about it in like a meat way. And then there's a lot of good
Tomatoes, peppers.
Yeah, there's a lot of good spices that I like and used in dishes that are very red.
Red curry. Yeah.
Like kimchi's pretty red and soups like that. So I think I go with red. And then drinks just like Gatorade, I guess. But
sure. You just do like a whatever red juice or something.
Strawberries,
Figure something out.
I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
Watermelon juice.
Ooh, yeah. I think red's
watermelon
actually
is so
like
much
really
water.
good.
Yeah, I think red is because I feel like everything's covered. I don't got to worry about a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, red's really good. I was thinking green personally. I already wear a ton of green, and I mean, really, like, I don't know. There's like you can get like spinach pasta, so you can get like green pasta, so I can get like starches and stuff like that. I can make like
Where's
a
your
lot of
meat, buddy?
vegetables. I can put like I can get like spinach tortellini and get like pork in there. It's all right. I'll figure it out.
No, that's on my plate. Any anything that's red on your plate
It's
comes over.
coated in something green though, so I don't
Nope.
know. Yeah, I don't know how that'll work, but green was my one. I think that because like I can find
I
green
feel like you can't
drinks.
just dye everything you want green.
Why not?
Well, because well, you could, but then I'd be like, oh, I just got water. I just got my red
And just
rice.
like red like food. Maybe that is like the ultimate hack to that is you just carry like food dye with you, and like you just
Nah,
get like a drink and just
you
like
got
a
to
little
eat
bit of
something
green,
that's you have to find it red.
naturally red, naturally
Yeah.
green. Yeah.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
calling some Gatorade natural, but
Yes. The other side of that, you start eating like, I guess like red candy, green candy would be pretty good. Blue was the one that I initially like food wise. I was like, dude, I love blue, like all like flavors of blue, and I was like, yeah, but the only thing I have to eat is like candy. Like that's all, candy and Gatorade is all for blue. So, red's a really good one. I didn't even think of red. So, comment down below, what color that you would just want to like eat, live, and drink, forever, or at least for a year. Getting into the draft this week. This is one I'm kind of excited about. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. This is things that seem fancy but are not fancy, or just not basically. I'm gonna take the first pick, and I'm gonna take the thing that kind of inspired this entire draft, and that's gonna be the Viennetta ice cream. It's like one of those
what?
like old. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you would know what this is. It was this like commercial that they would play kind of like in the 80s and 90s. That was this like ice cream log that looked the way they served it made it look.
Oh.
It looked like the fanciest thing on the planet, but it's like a $4 ice cream cake. Like it's really not like it's not that fancy of a thing.
Hmm.
But that's like old school version of it. But that's kind of what inspired this. When I think of like fancy desserts, like that for a while was like yeah, it doesn't get any bigger than that type of thing. So
I'm gonna go with kind of a similar thing, but those mints you'd see in like little chocolate mint things you'd see I don't know, they'd be in like the little bowls or something like that, and I always thought they were really fancy. They'd have like a little mint I don't even know,
it's the Andes,
kind of, yeah,
the
yeah,
ones that are wrapped in like a little green foil.
yeah. Always
Oh
thought
yeah,
those were
no,
pretty fancy,
those are
but they're
so
definitely
tasty.
not.
No, no, those are not. Those are delicious nonetheless. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And then I'm gonna go with a limousine. I
Yeah,
think a nice limousine is yeah, for sure, you know, the event, but I've seen more kind of
it's trashy.
yeah. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
limousine.
yeah. No, limos are usually it's like prom stuff, right? Like limos
Yeah.
aren't like it's like it's almost like faux fancy, not really fancy. Limousine's a pretty good one. Um, Next, I'm gonna go with Ferrero Rocher. Those like little
I
like
disagree. Those are
those
fancy.
they're- they sell them in Walmart next to
I
like
don't
Crunch
care,
bars.
bro. If you give me one of those, you're a man of intelligence. You're someone of intelligence to me.
And then my other pick there is going to be Dijon mustard, but specifically like Grey Poupon. There was a really long time that I thought Grey Poupon was just like that was like fancy sauce. Like I couldn't afford Grey Poupon in my life, and it's just Dijon mustard.
I don't. This is hard. I have two.
Yeah, you got back to back.
All right. We're gonna go. I used, you know,
feeling good about my list. I got a pretty stacked board here too.
Just trying to think of something like I actually would think. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to call you out. I looked up things that are fancy or not, and the little AI thing popped up with like boom, boom, boom,
With
all your
what?
things.
Oh,
Viennetta
really?
ice cream, Grey Poupon, and then like another one. So I was like, oh, do I just
Honestly,
go this way?
AI probably pulled it from like the Reddit post that I looked through.
Yeah,
Because
no, it probably
I just
did.
went through like a comment section on Reddit to get like to inspire some ideas from it, and like those were the ones that I was like, yeah, no, totally.
I'll just go off of that too. That's deviled eggs.
I saw that in the Reddit post. Yeah.
Hey,
You got one more.
everything's gotta come from a Reddit post at one point. We're gonna go with this is a personal one. I used to I cut my Tommy Hilfiger underwear band, and I had Kippy sew it, and I wear it as a headband.
What?
And I thought it was like the coolest, because it was like a Tommy Hilfiger headband, but it's really just my underwear band. I'm gonna call that number 4. We're gonna call it good.
Tommy Hilfiger headband, huh?
Yeah, yeah, that is fancy, huh?
Yeah.
And I live that one. I feel good about that one.
For my last one, this is one that I thought was like, I thought this was happening at like the fanciest restaurants growing up, and it's nothing. But those little like skewers that you get on the top of your drink that are shaped like little swords. I thought that was the fanciest thing
Mm.
on the. I was like, this is incredible. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, shoot.
You
Honorable
know what I'm
mention.
talking.
I should have gone with those little umbrellas. I really
Yeah,
thought those were pretty big.
it's very much in that ilk. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. All right, so to go through them, I had Viennetta ice cream, I had Ferrero Rocher, I had Grey Poupon, and I had little plastic swords with fruit on them. Ollie had Andy's mints, he had limousine, he had deviled eggs, and he had Tommy Hilfiger underwear headband. Also on my list, like honorable mention to Martinelli's sparkling cider. That was
Okay.
another one I had on
No,
there.
that is fancy, huh?
I don't know. Ellie and I are just like cracking one of those bottles open on like a random night nowadays. So, and then the other one that I thought was really
That's
fancy
called
growing up.
privilege and spoiled.
The other one, and this might actually be like a little on the fancy side, but like a cup of coffee that has a saucer. There's something about a saucer with a cup of coffee that just seems
That kind of is
incredible.
fancy, actually. I feel like
It's a little fancy, yeah. That's
now
why I
I'm
was like,
looking.
I don't
I'm
know.
looking at my coffee without a saucer, and I'm like, bro, what am I doing?
Yeah, like you could upgrade that so fast.
Yeah, but does this say "Get it, girl"?
Man, yeah, you gotta have a get it girl saucer too.
Episode 103. Why Pokemon literal goat episode. Executor. Where you at? There you are. Boom. Oh, you Atticus. Episode 103. You have to have an unrealistic belief of yourself because a lot of people will discourage you. CJ McCollum, aim high, shoot low. I'll see you next week. Peace!